Hey, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So back in June, me and my husband went to London and we went to a few shows on the West End. One of them was Juliet, and this is what the vlog is going to be about today. We actually went to a Friday matinee and we ended up getting day tickets. We went to the venue on the day of the show just by chance to see if they had any tickets, and they had some really good seats for £25. When you go on the day, all seats are £25 if you get them from the box office. And yeah, we managed to get row C, I think it was. So yeah, we had really good seats, and so yeah, we were sat really close to the front for an amazing price. We were really lucky, we were really happy. We have seen Juliet before when it was in its previews in Manchester. Loved it then, and I've always wanted to see it again ever since then. So I was so happy that we managed to get to see it in London. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this little theatre vlog. So we've just come to the Juliet Theatre to get some tickets for the matinee, and we managed to get £25 tickets in the stores for the price. We're really happy. I didn't think we'd be able to get the cheap tickets. We are so happy now. So it's just coming up to 2 o'clock now. We're just heading to Theatre to see Juliet, but I think we're just going to have a quick look in this shop here because they sell some theatre merch in here. So we'll have a quick look in here. So we're now at the theatre. I did buy a little magnet for its sister at the theatre shop, but yeah, now we're going to head in to see Juliet. So just going to get in the queue now. So we're just in the theatre now, just going to find our seats. So this is our row here, row C, and we are on these two seats, seats 27 and 28. So we're in our seat now. This is our view. It's a really good view. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. And then this is the leg room. This seat, there's loads of leg room. has just finished, and it was so good, wasn't it, Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Birmingham, Manchester.
Yeah. Really, really enjoyed it. It was a really good show. We had really good seats.
It was very good seats. Yeah. Way up closer.
Yeah. We're going to get something to eat now, and then it's time to go back. So we just arrived at Houston Station to get our train home. We're quite early. For the half an hour, 40 minutes to our train. So yeah. Let's go and see if it's got the flaps on yet. Hi, so we are back home now, back from London, and we thought we would now review Anne Juliet. So we managed to get some day tickets for Anne Juliet. We paid £25 for our tickets, and we were on row C of the stalls, which is actually the second row. And our view was excellent, wasn't it, Lawrence?
Yep, very good.
Absolutely excellent. I think those tickets are around £70–80 full price. But we just went on the day of the show to the theatre box office, and all the tickets were £25 on the day. So if you're going to London and you're not really bothered what show you see, and you are able to get to a box office on the day of the shows, it's a good idea to do that, isn't it, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Go and just see if they've got any tickets left. So that's what we did for that, and we're really, really happy because we were going to book the balcony seats that were £25, which was like the back 4 rows from the back, I think it was, of the balcony, which is the 4th tier.
3 tiers for this is.
Oh, 3rd tier. But yeah, I'm so glad we went to the box office to see, and we managed to sit on the 2nd row, and I enjoyed it so much on that row. We have actually seen Anne Juliet before. We saw it when it was in previews in Manchester, and we loved it then, and I'm not sure if they changed anything. It seemed the same to me.
Same to me.
But yeah, we absolutely loved it. So our seats, I think I filmed where we were sat. There was loads of leg room, wasn't there?
Yep.
Leg room was really good. Loads of leg room in those seats, and the view was absolutely excellent. If you're short, you will have to look up a bit, because of the height of the stage. It is quite a high stage, and sometimes when people were sat down on the stage, you couldn't see all of them. You could only see
the torso,
like the torso and head. But it didn't really impede much.
No.
You didn't really need to see those bits. But you were so close to the actors, weren't you?
Very close.
So close. I really, really enjoyed it. So there was a lot of merch, wasn't there, for this? They have t-shirts.
T-shirts, pins.
Was it hoodie? I didn't think I saw a hoodie.
No, I don't think I had it.
No, they had a t-shirt, pins,
all stuff.
mugs, magnets. I did film all of it. So they had a lot of merch. We didn't actually buy any merch because Lawrence ensures me we already have an Anne Juliet magnet. In fact, go and check.
I remember buying one.
He says he definitely remembers us buying one when it was in Manchester. So if we don't have one now, I'm not going to be happy. So he's just going to go and check for us. But I think the magnets were about £7. £7, something like that. So we just got the programme. And how much was the programme? £7? I think this was £7 for the programme. And it is different from the one that we got in Manchester, so I'm glad we got this. Yep, so Lawrence has just checked and he was right. We do already have an Anne Juliet magnet. So this was from when it was in Manchester. And I think the ones that they do now are different than this. I don't think they do this one anymore. Could be wrong, but I don't think that was the one that they had there.
No, slightly different.
We think it's slightly different, but you'll be able to see in the video if it's the same or not. But yeah, we've already got one, so we didn't need to pick that up. So yeah, that was the merch. The theatre was very nice, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's in the Shaftesbury Theatre in London. And yeah, I really like it. I'm pretty sure I've seen Hairspray there before. And yeah, it's a very, very pretty theatre. Obviously went to matinee showing and it was full of children, wasn't it? There was a lot of school parties there, lots of schools. So it was very noisy. There was a bit of talking sometimes, wasn't there?
A bit of talking, but a lot of gasping with.
Yeah. But I think for the type of show it is, that sort of thing's okay, isn't it?
Well, yeah. For them, it was probably a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I can't even see you with this. Yeah. Just a bit closer.
And we've been.
Yeah.
There was for the thing, happy bits.
But yeah, but for this type of show it is, I think that's fine. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And we did have an understudy. Was it just the lead that was the understudy?
Yeah, just the lead.
Yeah, we did have, the lead was an understudy. So Juliet wasn't the usual person. It's usually Miriam. Can't remember her second name.
Yeah.
We saw her in Manchester and she was absolutely amazing, Miriam. But I wasn't too bothered that she wasn't on because we've seen her before. It was nice to see someone else playing the part. And what was her name? Is it in here?
Bessy Ewa?
Bessy Ewa? Bessy Ewa. And she was really good, wasn't she, Lawrence? Really enjoyed her performance. She was really, really good. And I'm glad that I've got to see two different people playing Juliet as well. So it was nice to see her take on it, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, don't forget, the team was changed as well. The Handmaid and the French.
Yeah, from Manchester, but they are the original cast in this. So yeah, there's a few different people in it from Manchester. Obviously the cast has been changed in London a few times now. But yeah, so we have seen a few different people in the parts. I think when we saw it in Manchester, it was David Badella.
Yeah, I think he
played Lance, and I can't remember the name of the lady that played the nurse. But they were different when we saw it in Manchester. But show-wise, I really enjoyed the story of the show. What about you? Do you enjoy the story?
Yeah, thing from 2019. It's a story that I like. It's a good spin on Anne Juliet.
Yeah.
And
I like the banter between Shakespeare and his wife, the story there as well. Yeah, I really like that. And the person that plays Anne Hathaway, I love her voice. I think it's so nice.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, I really love her voice. She's got a solo songs. She's got a big solo song in it, and she's so good. She belts it out. It's one of my favourite songs I think on the album.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I've not got the cast album, but I listen to the cast album all the time. It's one of my favourite cast albums from a show. What do you think of the sets in this one?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Yeah.
The Manchester one.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you think of the sets? Do you enjoy the sets?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's very good how they evolve in and make it kind of pretty team sort of incorporate with some of your like how to do sets, and you have to evolve and set a bit. So do use that with the dance numbers.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the sets. I think they're really good. Like when they do the big dance number, like when in the club and stuff. That's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the sets. The lighting's really good in this as well.
Yeah, there's few
the
sets
costumes. I really like the costumes as well. Costumes are very good. So yeah, love it. Obviously I love all the music. The musical has all the music from Max Martin, so he wrote a lot of songs for a lot of famous bands and artists like Kelly Clarkson, Jessie J, Britney Spears, was it Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
So
that format.
Yeah, all those really good 90s pop
basically
artists.
His formula he made.
Yeah, so there's lots of amazing songs in this show. So let's go through the programme now.
Got 22 number ones.
Yeah, I'll show you the programme and I'll show you the cast as well in this, and it'll have the song list in this as well. Okay, so this is your programme, or it's called a souvenir programme because it has pictures and stuff in it as well. So this is the front page. So that's your first 2 pages, and they've also put this little leaflet in just to say, in the absence of Miriam Teak Lee, the performance of Juliet will be played by Bessy Ewa. So they put that in there so you know. And so you have some really lovely photos from the show in here. Have some information about the Shaftesbury Theatre. An article about finding the world of Juliet. Some more really nice production photos, cast photos. A synopsis of Romeo and Juliet. Another article, Juliet, the ultimate leading lady. Some behind the scenes photos. Some more photos from the production. An article on who is Max Martin. And then you have your cast biographies. So here we can see Juliet is usually played by Miriam Teak Lee, but she obviously wasn't in our performance. You have Cassidy Janson as Anne Hathaway, and yeah, I absolutely love Cassidy in this role. Love her voice. Like I said, her solo songs are some of my favourite songs in the show. I just think she's got an amazing voice. Let's see, what else has she been in? She's been in Beautiful, the Carole King musical. She was the standby alphabet in Wicked. Those are some of the other roles that she's played. And then Oliver Tompsett was Shakespeare. He's really, really good as Shakespeare. I think he's really good. He's funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's got a really good voice as well. So some things he's been in Kinky Boots, Guys and Dolls. Yeah, Mamma Mia. He's been in quite a few things. Then you've got Julius de Silva. He plays Lance. This is the first time of us seeing him as Lance. Last time, like I said, it was David Badella playing the role. I thought this guy was good. What do you think of him, Lawrence?
I enjoyed him as Lance. He was good with his timing
and he was funny, and yeah, I thought he was really good. I liked his voice as well. So he has been in The Producers, Macbeth, so a few things there. Then you had Tom Francis as Romeo. So he has been in the If Then Workshop. What's Now Pussycat, and Rent at the Hope Mill Theatre in Manchester. He's also been in The Hair at the concert. And again, I loved his performance in Romeo, and I really liked his voice as well. In fact, I like the voice of the whole cast in this. They've all got really good voices. Then we had Tim Mahondran as Franco?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
See Franco Wonder Woman Louise? I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the same as was played him in Manchester. So he's been in The Spring Awakening at the Hope Mill Theatre, The Midnight Gang. So he's not been in that much, but he was very, very good. Really enjoyed him. And then the nurse was played by Melinda Paris. She was the nurse. Again, I hadn't seen her as a nurse last time I went to see it. But yeah, she was really, really good. She had a good, strong voice. And yeah, again, she was funny. She worked well with the guy playing Lance, Julius de Silva. They worked really well together, I thought. So yeah, enjoyed them. May was played by Alex Thomas Smith. And I'm pretty sure he was the same one we saw in Manchester. And he was really, really good. Again, he had a really good voice. I thought he played the part really well. And you had Ebony Clark playing Susan. Ivan de Freitas as Lord Capulet / Sly. Rhiannon Duncan as Imogen. Bessy Ewa is usually Lucy, but obviously she was playing Juliet for this performance, and she was really, really good. Really enjoyed her performance of Juliet. Let's see what she's been in. She's been the first cover Jennifer for Back to the Future musical, and Waverley in The Next Thing You Know. So she's not done a lot, really. Those are the two roles. I wonder if we saw her in Back to the Future then. So she was the first cover Jennifer. Well, she was first cover, so we probably didn't see her. But yeah, she was really good. You have Colette Guitar as Eleanor. Oh, there's a lot of cast members in this. I think I'll just show you the rest. I'm not going to go through them all because there's a lot of cast members. Yeah, but we've been through the main cast. So there we go. So here is your cast list then. We've been through them. And then these are your understudies. So your understudies for Juliet are Zara McIntosh and Bessy Ewa. And understudies are Colette Guitar and Cassandra Lee. I'm not going to go through them all, but there we go. This is the band, and this is the creative team and the production staff. And then this tells you the musical numbers that are in the show. So in Act 1 you've got Larger Than Life, I Want It That Way, Baby One More Time, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely, Domino, Show Me Love, Blow, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, Overprotective, Confident, Teenage Dream / Break Free, Oops, I Did It Again, I Kiss a Girl, and It's My Life. So they're all amazing songs. They're all some of my favourite songs, actually. I love all those songs. Loved it. And then Act 2 was Love Me Like You Do, Since You've Been Gone, What You Want From Me, One More Try, Problems, I Just Can't Feel My Face, That's the Way It Is, Everybody, As Long As You Love Me, It's Gonna Be Me, Shape of My Heart, Stronger, Perfect, and Raw, I Want It That Way reprise, Can't Stop the Feeling. So again, loads of great numbers in there. Some more photos from the show, and then you just got information about your creative team. Some more photos. There's a lot of nice photos in there. And then you've got your music credits for the songs. You got your production credits. Some more information about the theatre. Some adverts for the theatre, and then some of the merchandise. And that is the programme. So yeah, like we said, we really enjoyed this show. I have to say also, where we were sat, you could actually feel the bass. It was that loud. It was very loud. There was an old woman sat next to me, and I think it was a bit too loud for her. I'm not sure she was enjoying the loudness, but what I loved it was the music was really loud.
Really loud.
Could feel the bass. So if you don't like it, if things really loud, I probably would not sit in the seats we sat in. So we were C2728.
Yep.
And so you're on the left hand side, right by the speakers.
Sure.
So yeah, if you don't like it really loud, then you might want to sit a bit further back. But
you get to the back a bit with the when
yeah,
you come and warm up.
Like when they do the pre-show, they sort of chat to some people, don't they?
Yeah.
And say hello and stuff. So I think that's really nice that they do a little pre-show. Gets people warmed up and ready for the show, doesn't it? So
that's,
yeah.
Well, as well being that close, you see actually the moves. What goes into the moves.
Yeah, being that close, I did really enjoy the dance numbers and seeing the dance numbers. It was really good.
Yeah, what's the word? Business see the
choreography
of what they're doing. You do that close, we were able to say.
So, Lawrence, what would you rate this show out of 5?
Would I give it a 5?
Oh, we didn't give Dear Evan Hansen a 5.
I did.
Did you give it a 5?
Pretty sure I did.
I think I gave it 4.5. Dear Evan Hansen.
I think so. I think anything I would mark it down by at the moment.
I'm gonna say 4.5. I don't like to give 5s. I'd say 4.5. Really enjoyed it. I actually think I enjoyed it more than Frozen. I thought Frozen was gonna be my favourite, but I think it might have been where we were sat. I think if I was sat closer in Frozen, I probably would have enjoyed it more. What do you think?
I just won't admit that the Evan Hansen is that bit better.
What do you mean?
Dear Evan Hansen, that's what it is.
Dear Evan Hansen was better than Frozen, I think. But I think because I already knew what was going to happen in Frozen, I'd listened to the soundtrack repeatedly for ages, ever since the Broadway one had come out. Whereas Dear Evan Hansen, I didn't even know all the songs, so I had seen the movie, but
I've listened to all the songs before we saw it.
Oh, I didn't, so that's why after the first half I was like, all the songs have been on, what's going to happen in the second half? Because there's a lot of songs, well, there must be more than, how many songs are in the show and not in the movie?
There's
See a lot?
4?
Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about Juliet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 4.5.
Maybe I'll say 4.5.
Yeah. Really good. So yeah, we definitely recommend this show, especially if you love those of the songs like I just said about in it. It is definitely a show for you. It's really high energy. You just come out feeling great, don't you, after this?
Yeah, the story's good, easy to follow, and the stories are about also Anne and Shakespeare. Their relationship is actually also about.
So yeah, definitely go and see Anne Juliet if you can. We really enjoyed it. Like I said, if you do enjoy theatre vlogs, I do a lot of theatre vlogs on my channel. We did also, like I said, went to see Frozen and Dear Evan Hansen, so those videos might be up already. If not, They'll be up very soon. So if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified as soon as those videos go up. So yeah, like I said, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.